G'day everyone, and for those who came in late, you're watching another one of Chronicle Chambers' YouTube reviews of a Phantom product. Today we're looking at just about the newest item on the market, and that is these Jungle Patrol established 1664 caps and beanies from Reaper's Quest. Formerly Wolfric Media, these items have been on the design table for quite some time, so it's fantastic to see them now available. And I think these were the second wave of orders that Kelby has sent out, and they've arrived in perfect condition. As you can see, they've got the tag on there that identifies it as a licensed item, and there's a tag on the inside there as well for both items. In terms of the quality of these, look, if you're looking at this from a practical point of view and you're actually going to wear these rather than as a collector, then you're in the right place, because the price might be there, but they are a good quality cap. It feels like it's going to be really hard wearing. I like the buckle arrangement on the back for the one-size-fits-all business, and the brim is nice and stiff, good shape for my head anyway. And I really like how broad the brim is as well, really practical. Probably the only comment I'd have about the hat is it's a shame that the tag isn't sewed down so that it won't get sort of worn off as you put it on and off your head. I'll probably sew that down when I go to put it into my wardrobe. Basically the same story for the beanie. It's a nice quality. It's a reasonably light beanie. It's not one that's going to heat your head up too much, but it will keep you warm in Australian winters, certainly. Again, same comment about the tag there. I'd probably sew that down before it goes into regular circulation. So if you're looking to wear them, that's something that I would do. If you're just a collector, not just a collector, but if you plan on just putting this on the shelf or on your Phantom bust, then everything should be pretty sweet. Pricey item, but as I say, the quality is there, and it's really nice having something with the good mark and a little bit of an obscure link to the Phantom for mine. So it's a conversation starter, and should go well when you're walking the streets as an ordinary man. All right, I'll pass over to the other boys.
G'day y'all, Steve here from Chronicle Chamber, and as you can see, I've just received my Jungle Patrol beanie from Wolfric Media, and much to the dismay of some fans, I have had to cut the cord, the little tag off, because well, number one, it was irritating the back of my neck, so that's really why I took it off. So first impressions, fits well. It's a bit snug. See how it goes. I'll wear it for the next week down here in beautiful sunny Ballarat. We'll give it a week's road test, and we'll give my review on the Wolfric Media Jungle Patrol beanie.
G'day everyone, and welcome to a Chronicle Chamber review in the wild, as we've gone bush to test run the Jungle Patrol beanie brought out by Reaper's Quest and formerly Wolfric Media. We've been out here for 3 days, 3 nights, 4 days, and it's been pretty cold on the Darling Downs in Queensland, by which I mean it's been getting down to about 1 degree overnight, which is cold for Australia. So the beanie has performed really well. I've been impressed with it. It's a lighter beanie, as I think I said in the other review at home sort of thing, but for wearing it in the wild, it's been really good. The embroidery, as you can see, leaves a nice band, but and if you roll it back at the back there, then it covers your ears, and really discovered that was pretty important, because if you kept it rolled up, you know, in this sort of weather, it was just too cold on the back of your neck and your ears. Quick comment would be that I don't know, I'd probably place these further apart, maybe have the Jungle Patrol as a single line down the side or something, and centralise that if I was going to redesign it. That's just a personal thing. And I did comment about the, if I can have a look at it here, I did comment about the band, the tag in the review at home. One thing I did have to do is that this started to fray. I'm not sure if you can see that there. The inside tag of the tag started to fray and would have kept coming apart pretty badly. So I just seared that with a hot stick as it happened.
So I've been wearing this beanie for the last week. I live in Ballarat, which is about an hour's drive northwest of Melbourne, for those of you who aren't familiar with that, over here in Victoria, Australia. And what I'll be doing with my review is I'll be comparing this beanie, as you can see here, if I can just do a good little throw there, with other beanies that I wear. Seeing as I live in Ballarat, it gets quite cold. In fact, in the past week, we've had a maximum temperature maybe of 10 degrees Celsius. For those of you who are not in a Celsius region, that's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So having a beanie, or having a good beanie, is very much needed where I am, especially in winter. So I'll be comparing it with, well, there's my Hawks beanie. That's my football team that I like. So I tend to wear that one when my team's playing. I also have this pretty simple beanie. It's just normal black. There's no turn-ups on the end. Not too thin. It's not too thick, I should say. I tend to wear that beanie when I'm doing gardening, doing work like that. Work that's probably get a bit dirty. That sort of thing. And then there's this beanie. If I can whack it in there. That's my usual day-to-day wear. So it stacks up very well against these other three beanies. The Jungle Patrol is, of course, fully licensed. There's the little tag there to let you know that it's fully licensed. Excuse me. Done all the right things. It is quite warm. It's very warm. It's a very warm beanie. If you put your hand in it, you feel it straight away. My wife actually commented on that, about the thickness of it. And so comparing the warmth of this beanie towards my gardening beanie and my Hawks beanie, well, this one absolutely wipes the floor with them. So, and with my day-to-day wear, the one I usually wear, they're probably on par. Maybe this one is slightly warmer, being that it's newer material. The other two, like I said, they're a bit thin, but this one here has the double layer, which gives it that extra, I don't know if I can see that on the camera, which gives that extra bit of insulation, which the Jungle Patrol beanie doesn't have, but it's a very thick, fleecy beanie anyway and keeps you nice and warm. Also, it looks great. The logo is nice and clear on the turn up there, and so everyone can see how proud and passionate you are of your Phantom fandom, that you could be a member of the Jungle Patrol. The only downside I have on this, now there's lots of upside. It's warm, but my only downside, it's something that might not be for you, but it's definitely for me. That little, don't know if you can see it in the tag, where it says one size fits most. I did admit, when I first started the review a week ago, I did the introduction, I said that, oh, that's a bit snug. I was hoping that maybe it would stretch a bit, but I didn't want to damage the beanie, so I'd try not to stretch it too much. I kind of hope that it would begin to fit my head. I've got a 61 centimetre head. I did the measurement, which for you guys who don't use metric is 24 inches, and I found it tight. It stayed tight for that whole week. So bonus, it does keep its shape, but it is rather tight. So me with a 61 centimetre head, I found it quite tight. Very warm, and if it wasn't for that tightness, I would always be wearing this beanie. However, because it is fairly tight on my head, I don't find it as comfortable as my usual day-to-day beanie. And look, maybe in a couple of weeks of consistent wear, maybe it would stretch a little bit and shape to my head a little bit better. But that's my only con on an otherwise very well made product, is that it's a bit too snug for my big buff head. But apart from that, if you've got a smaller head and you want to wear this beanie, go for your life. It's very well made, quality, it looks good, and we'll be able to identify you, all the members of the Jungle Patrol, when we're walking around in winter.
And just a quick encore on the beanie. The Diana in my life decided that it needed to go in the wash with the rest of the camping clothes, so I'll probably drop it back in the grass. And here's how it's coming up after its first use and wash. Not a lot of pilling. I'll try and get over into the light. not a lot of pilling in the material. That is starting to wear that way. I guess that's how it's going to sit, with the good mark sitting behind. And yeah, other than that, holding together really well after a week in the bush and then an hour in the washing machine. Hope you enjoy yours. Well done to Reaper's Quest. I'm using a fine